Hi everyone! So second review for this week is for Intrusions by Barbara Winks, which is part of the Carpenter and Harding series, and it's book number 4. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you are on Facebook or my blog, there's a link within the post. But this is the video review for Intrusions by Barbara Winks. So this was quite the mystery again. Jordan and Ellie, they are back from a very much needed vacation. They're straight back into the fire, and they're taking on cases that trigger past memories. Always with these two, they're always right in there. But Jordan, she's investigating another murder. There's no clear clues, and it kind of leaves her running around trying to just decipher who committed the crime and what it's all about. And then you've got Ellie, who is dealing with all these demons of what's happened to her, and they're creeping back up on her as a case surfaces with some similarities, and it leaves her kind of on an emotional edge. So I absolutely love these mysteries from Barbara Winks. The Carpenter and Harding series, it's one that you do need to read in order if you want to get the full picture with the characters, but you can enjoy each book kind of standalone as well, because each is like a contained little story, although there may be fragments, like I say, from the past that you need to know if you've read the previous books, but I think they work as standalone as well for me. Barbara gives you enough so you can understand what they've been through and why they're behaving the way they are, or what's causing the issue. So it's really nice to have a series where the main characters are kind of affected by the stories that develop. So each addition to this series is not only developing the characters, but it's having a knock-on effect to them as a person, and showing how over time people change and their situation changes and everything, and how influences from their daily life or things that happen at work, because it's basically what this is, can really change your life. So Jordan and Ellie, they always seem to be on these really intense cases. They kind of leave them on edge. They leave them really needing a next vacation, and I just love that excitement and thrill that comes with that. You're putting together the clues, you're trying to solve the crimes with them, and you're just having a great time doing so. And there's always twists with Barbara's stories. They're always a little bit dark, a little bit edgy, and there are twists, as you would expect with any kind of like mystery thriller. So it really makes me feel a part of the story, and that I'm just there solving the cases with them, trying to work out all the clues. I never get to the conclusion before they reveal the conclusion, ever. I can never figure out anything until Ellie or Jordan start to figure out, and they're like, oh, yes. I never get the clues ever. That's just me. I'm rubbish at it. But I sympathised a lot in this one with Ellie, because little things, and they were little things, and this just shows you how much that a situation you've been through can cause influences that you're not expecting, and they can creep up on you, and they can just come out of nowhere and everything. And they were kind of setting her off, and it was really understandable. And then Jordan had all this pressure. And again, you could feel the weight of the case she was carrying, like that she was working on, but she was also trying to support Ellie, and there was a lot going on for her. So I think what was great is the fact that in this one they were both solving cases where one of them was not the victim, and it was enough to still affect them emotionally, but they weren't the centre of their case. And that was a nice change in this series. So I really love that, and I'm loving watching these characters develop. So I really enjoyed this 4th book in the Carpenter and Harding series. I highly recommend the series. I think it's absolutely brilliant for like mystery thriller, and they're really fast paced, and like I say, they've got all the twists and turns, and I'm just like a little edge of darkness, and I can't wait to find out what happens next. So I'm really excited to read the next book in the series. And hopefully you will be too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab yourself a copy of Intrusions by Barbara Winks, which I hope you will. If you've read Intrusions or any of the Carpenter and Harding series, it would be great to hear from you. So please comment below. Please let us know what you think of the story or of the series. And if you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to-be-read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now really intrigued and thinking, I need to read that book or that series, please comment below, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye!